What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Reality Kingdom. We put the real in reality, and we're going to be putting the real in reality today.
My thing is, Big Brother not even putting the real in reality no more. That's the gag. That's the gag.
I'm your host, Farrell. We're joined by our wonderful cause, Lee. What's the gag?
I'm pissed. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed. I'm really pissed the fuck off.
Livid.
I had so much excitement going into the season, especially with us. This is our second year of being full-time podcasters for Big Brother. We're really excited, and they just shit all over our parade. And I just want to say, I've always thought Big Brother US was better. I said it. I did. I know the girls like to have their opinions about Big Brother Canada. I've always thought
they confirmed it for you now. There's no argument.
Signed, sealed, and delivered.
Y'all, listen to this.
This is Big Brother. I don't know what this is.
5 days ago, the official Big Brother Canada Twitter.
Official Big Brother Canada. Certified, signed, sealed, and delivered.
Attention, BB fan. Started off, I was excited.
They really opened it up like that. Like,
exclamation point, y'all. As we head into season 11, Big Brother Canada's live feeds are evolving, bitch. I was like, bitch,
evolving
like a Pokemon.
It's about to be VR, bitch. We about to be in the house,
like a Pokemon, bitch.
Girl, I'm thinking, because
it's gonna get used to when Pokemons evolve, they get bigger. We get more. They say behind the scenes content will now be delivered through digital dailies.
Okay.
Uncut footages from inside the BB Canada house, offering viewers an extended peek into the house guest lives. Now, this tweet was misleading.
Very.
Because, baby, that sounds great.
They didn't say no live feeds. They said, oh no, extended footage.
Mm-hmm. You have to click on the article.
They make you read. See.
Now, this is the article, and I'm going to read it. We are known for giving audiences behind the scenes access to Big Brother Canada, and we're excited to debut digital dailies this season. This new content offering came together after thoughtful consideration, with us taking a new approach to the BB Canada live feeds by offering an exclusive peek inside the house and moving away from the 24/7 live feeds. Hold on. This last sentence threw me for a loop. With us taking a new approach to the BB Can live feeds by moving away from the 24/7 live feed.
So is that live feeds?
Is that a new approach or is that a no approach?
Or let's think. It's like
why word it that way, bitch? Don't try to. You think we're
on my fucking face
because now we're mad.
I hate how they trying to push this out as such a positive thing. Guys,
just say y'all finna be mad. Just say y'all, because that would have been my tweet. My first tweet. Let's say I was on the PR team. It would have been a tweet. It would have said y'all finna be mad. I'm sorry. The next tweet would have been. I would have been under that. I would have been like,
no live fees.
No live fees. It's giving. We don't got the money. It's giving. We don't got the money. I would have posted, the gif of them clicking the tweet button and running. That would have been the tweet. That would have been.
You think that's what it fully is? They don't have the money. Because for the girls who don't know, Big Brother Canada, they do not charge for their live fees. That's why if you notice Big Brother Canada, there's so many sponsors in general. They don't charge for anything on Big Brother Canada. You can watch their entire season just by doing the Big Brother Canada website. If you have a VPN, you can go over to Canada on the VPN and literally go to Big Brother Canada website and watch every season, watch the live feeds, everything for free. That's why they have a Wendy's sponsor, a goddamn BMW sponsor, a Circle K sponsor.
Maybe the house people, the Home Depot people.
They stay the sponsors and they stay doing product placements within the show. You watch a music video and you'll randomly see a Beats headphone just run through the screen. Girl, that's what Big Brother Canada does. They have a random Wendy's segment. So instead of who wants to see your HOH room, it's who wants to see your Wendy's food basket, bitch, basically. Because they need money to keep the show going. So I wonder if that is the case, because they released the statement saying no more live feeds. And then didn't yesterday they release, we'll be adding 9 more sponsors this year. This is the positive thing?
Okay. My thing is, they say the reason they use is they say what they say. because they basically use a reason like, this is what they say. We are constantly looking for new ways to evolve the show to ensure we operate with the utmost duty of care and prioritize the mental health and well-being of the house guests and their family members, as well as our own production team who work closely on the series. We're happy to continue, blah, blah, blah. So essentially they're saying we want to protect the mental health of the players. And this is where I'm gonna get into their ass. Because it has been proven season through season through season that the live feeds help those in need in the house, and it might harm those who need to be a little bit taken accountable. When we had Big Brother 15, those live feeds let us know the true details to how racist they were in that house. Mm-hmm. When we had Big Brother 24, literally last season, we are still getting examples of Big Brother. We had all of the true details of how
BB Can 10. We had the details of Kyle.
We had the true details.
Separating the house based on nothing but race.
And thinking of those seasons, the only thing that the edited show would have changed based on the live feeds is those true details of people being harmed in the house, is those true details of how Taylor was treated, of how the race war was started, both of those seasons, of how people were being racist back in the day in BB15. When there are microaggressions made throughout these seasons, we can see them. When there are insensitive comments made, we can see them through these live feeds. We get the true, raw details of exactly what's happening, because in an edited show, we're not able to truly see that. And
specifically with Big Brother Canada.
Specifically Big Brother Canada.
Because their editing is, I have seen literal episodes where they will give someone else credit in Big Brother Canada for a move that they had no way of doing at all. They will edit diary rooms, edit sections, put literally piece together a whole strategic gameplay. That's why I always felt BBUS was better, because the BBUS editing isn't necessarily like miles ahead, but they'll at least give you the accurate depiction of what's happening in the house, like the game. But the Canada has been, you can look this up.
They lie, babe.
They will lie straight to our faces and say someone has done something that they did not do. Literally, I've seen it several times.
And that's just not,
imagine what we're gonna get with these. And I was saying too, with these digital dailies, like I guess it I'm not gonna say it depends, because it's not gonna be good regardless. But it's just, I'm interested to see what information is gonna get put into those digital dailies. Because I'd be fine if it was like a 2 to 3 hour supercut of every strategic conversation for the day. If we got nothing else but every strategic, every fight, every alliance being made, and like a cute hour to 2 hour cut, okay, fine. But they're not gonna do that. Because think about it.
Even if it do, it's not enough for me, because at that point, that means you're just editing out anything that could be problematic. And why are you, quotations, protecting people who are being problematic? There's never a scenario where anyone in the house might need protection or anything, because, for example, let's say they're talking about everyone and everyone's families and everyone's problem. Them being on reality TV, they're going to get talked about. You're on reality TV. So the only thing the live feeds are protecting are those details, are those microaggressions, are those problematic comments. And it's like, why would you protect someone of that?
That's the thing. The whole
that's what they're claiming is the reason. I'd rather them say we just are broke.
Exactly. The whole excuse that's protecting people's mental health, I think, is bullshit. You're protecting the mental health of what, racist? I'm sorry. That's what it feels
coming off of, and that's the thing. The previous season gets dragged. The previous season, that was the only thing that they could be referencing. Based on the previous season of Big Brother Canada 10, there was a race war started off of nothing. And essentially they're saying, well, moments like that, we don't want the house guests and their families to be held accountable. So we would rather we edit that out. And it's that's absolutely terrible. You are absolutely terrible for that. Absolutely terrible. Terrible production, terrible decision, because you're protecting people who don't deserve protection. Period.
Point blank. And at the end of the day, I think that is an issue, like people's mental health and people's families being attacked. But I think it starts in other places. Maybe don't cast people who are racist. I don't know.
That's what I was saying.
I was going to split the house by race. Like, it starts in a different space. It doesn't start by changing what Big Brother is. Big Brother is nothing without 24/7 live feeds. It's not. It's not the same show.
Totally different show. This just isn't what this is for. It's supposed to be a reality television show. I know reality TV, when it's edited, there are things that are changed, narratives that are pushed, but still the general concept is still real. But with Big Brother Canada, based on the edits that we've seen in the past, it's not real anymore. They're changing the narrative, they're changing what's happened, they're changing who's making things happen. They are specifically changing things. If their editing was better, I'd be less upset. But the editing isn't good. We don't really see what's going on.
Now we don't know what's going on. And I'll say this to give them some type of leeway. It's hard to edit 7 days a week, 24-hour live feeds into 3-hour shows a week. I can see how that can be hard, but why are you making it harder on yourself? That's why live feeds are there, because there are 16 people, 16 different perspectives, 16 different strategies, 16 different potential alliances that you cannot explain in a 1-hour episode. Because
so now we can see
because you have to have room for your sponsors, you have to have room for competitions, you have to have room for diary rooms. So now there are so many people who are going to just be covering the show all together. This is an 80-something day show, and it's filmed 24/7. You need the live feeds to complete the entire narrative, or else they're just gonna create anything and put it in our face.
We're not gonna know
How
what's
can we
going on.
even trust y'all?
We're not
like
gonna
I
know
said,
what's going on.
Big Brother Canada specifically, we have seen y'all lie to our faces like we don't know what the fuck is going on in the feeds. And also too, because also what they're changing is it used to be the normal schedule of the Wednesday episode is POV, the Thursday episode is eviction, and then Sunday we have HOH. Well, now Big Brother Canada is doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So after Thursday's eviction, we're not getting anything but these digital dailies until next Tuesday, when we'll find out who the HOH nominations are. And that's what I'm saying. What are we going to get into these digital dailies? Will we not know any of that until Tuesday? Will they purposely keep strategic things away from us so we have to watch the episode? Is this a ploy to get us to watch back to back to back? But that's the thing. Now, basically, everything is in this space of Tuesday through Thursday, and you get the digital dailies for who knows.
We don't even know.
So it's like I don't know. I don't really know how this is gonna work. Like I don't think it's smart for them. Like
I don't either.
To keep the conversation going, to keep y'all in the news. I mean, I don't think this is smart.
There's a lot of people who aren't gonna watch the season, even if these weren't people who are gonna count as views. This is a lot of people who aren't gonna be talking about the season anymore. There's people who've already said, "Baby, we just gonna watch the season."
Buzz around the
season. It's like no one's gonna even watch their actual show anymore because a good majority of the fan base, and most people who watch Big Brother Canada are super fans. Big Brother Canada's main actual audience are the really big fans, the people who actually care about live feeds. So I feel like this would have worked better even in Big Brother US, because Big Brother US has so many casual fans. Big Brother Canada, most of your friends want the live feeds, and without the live feeds, they're not going to watch. So it's like now people might not even watch the show. I'm not even interested in the show anymore.
But because that's the thing.
Terrible. Like you guys
the appeal of Big Brother is honestly being able to obsess over these randoms that we know in this house all summer, all
Big Brother.
That's the whole point. I can see you 24/7. I know who you are. I have a good sense of who you are, and that's why some people complain about the Twitter fans being how they are and being too obsessive and being this and being that. But that keeps the show alive. That keeps people watching. If you're taking away that appeal, that's a lot for a lot. I know me for a fact. Of course, we're going to be covering it, but it's like interest in these people. I think it's going to be hard to find because without live feeds, that 24-hour live feed, we're not going to know these people. That's why on Survivor, a good example, there's 18 people per season, maybe even more. You don't know half of those people. You don't know majority of them for real. Because, and especially when you go season after season, all of those people start to blend in with each other because there's so many people. So now, like, you know how Julie Vu is the icon that she is, right? No one's gonna know. Like, no, I guess Julie Vu was not feeds anyway.
But that's the thing.
I'll cut that. But I'll just say,
there's certain people who we
like
wouldn't
Latoya. Latoya is a great example because I did not watch BB Can 9 live feeds, and while watching BB Can 9, I didn't know much about Latoya at all. I had no negative thoughts because, of course, she's the Black Queen.
Cool.
But I had no thoughts on her because I feel like I didn't see her that much on the show, and when they did show her, they show her in a negative light, honestly. So it's like people like her that a lot of people are attracted to and are fans of. People like a Cindy with an S and things like that. Like I just think there are so many personalities that they get their moment to shine because we're able to see them 24/7. Like, even if the show won't edit them in, the fans know. Like a Johnny from BB Can 6. Johnny played BB Can 6 so masterfully. I mean, surviving a back door, and they gave his credit to everybody else named Mama.
I ain't seen him once when I watched the edit.
The week that BB Can 6, where Johnny saved himself from a back door, the next week they gave all their credit to, like, I think Alejandra?
Mm-hmm. And that was not her. We don't know any of the
actors. They literally edited it that way.
And you mentioned Survivor, but it's like the appeal of Survivor and the appeal of Big Brother, two totally different things. It works for Survivor because the appeal of Survivor is them being on an island, them having no food, them playing those challenges, them it being fast paced, 39 days. Once the appeal of Big Brother is literally the book. Read the book. Mm-hmm. Read the book. I forgot what it's called. But baby, it's called Big Brother. Whatever. The book is about Big Brother. Big Brother is watching you all the time. That's the appeal. That was the literal promotion when they went to Shark Tank and they pitched the idea. They said, the book Big Brother, you're always being watched. Everyone sees exactly what you're doing all the time. That's the appeal. And this is what I was saying, rolling it back to earlier of the cast. Baby, the literal sheet that you give them to sign to agree to be on the show is letting them know the tea. If it says on that sheet, baby, you're being watched 24/7. You need to know you're being watched 24/7. Everything else is up to you. That's enough. Mm-hmm. When Kyle racist ass signed up for Big Brother, he knew he was racist and he knew he signed up. That was on him, baby. He deserves any backlash he gets. Any type of attention from families or all of that shit. Hey, that was his decision. He knew what the fuck the backlash.
You got on feeds. If y'all want to get that shit,
and that's the, if y'all want to add in the clause, by the way, this could affect your families. Just letting you know if anything you do may be affecting this person outside of the house. Add that in. As long as they know what they're getting into, then the show should stay. Instead of changing how you're approaching the cast, you change the show. That's stupid. The appeal of the show, the reason the show started was based on the fact that we could watch them 24/7. That is its appeal. Baby, you might get canceled. And you probably should have stayed canceled since Big Brother Canada 5 if this is what the future was holding, because this is a dumbass decision. And shame on y'all. Shame on all of y'all, because this is stupid. Who was in that fucking room? Y'all need to get fired.
It could have been Arisa.
Y'all was already doing dumb shit.
Not fucking with this.
Y'all was already doing dumb shit, and then y'all started being a little smarter. And now that y'all started being a little smarter, y'all took a step back. It's like one step forward and three steps.
I don't understand. The thing is too, because this is I think Big Brother Canada way more than BBUS. They care about what the fans are saying on Twitter. I mean, the Twitter fandom basically saved, like the social media fandom saved Big Brother Canada. They brought Big Brother Canada back after being canceled and BB Can 5. Mm-hmm. So I know they're hearing this, but why did they think that this was going to be okay for us either way? Like, y'all should have known we wasn't going to like this. This is not Big Brother. Point blank, period. It's like, why even put all those cameras in there and have them running for 24/7 if we can't view them? And that's what pisses me off about Big Brother Canada, because they were already sucky when it came to feeds. They were free, like they were barely on in general. Mm-hmm. And now that we have to be fully controlled on when we can and what we can't watch, it pisses me off. And then also too, on these digital dailies, like there's 24 hours in a day. There's so many situations where we're seeing the morning it starts as one thing, the next day is the night is something else, and the next day is something else. Like, no matter what, if you're putting out these specific timed digital dailies, you're not going to be able to fit all of the 24-hour information in that. And unless y'all putting out 10-hour fucking digital dailies, which I don't think it would be the case.
And what probably happened is their new sponsor, or even maybe one of their old sponsors, probably DM'd the CEO and was like, look here, if we do not want to be associated with this racist shit y'all had last season, we don't want to be associated with anything problematic. So if we're going to be one of y'all sponsors, y'all need to cut them fees, or y'all need to figure out a way to not associate. That's dead ass what it is. Like the sponsors.
Charge for the fees. We will pay.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they charge. Well, it should. They should charge for the fees instead of having sponsors. Fuck all the sponsors. That sponsorship is stupid anyways. Why are people sponsoring you? The fans can sponsor you. That's the point of having a TV show, is that the fans are sponsoring the show. We will pay for the show. Baby,
that's why BBUS, they announced real quick, we're not doing that because we pay for fees over here.
Charge for the
fees. Make money off that.
And maybe they're thinking people aren't going to buy the fees if they charge for it, or people aren't going to be able to, or we're not going to have enough subscriptions for the fees. It's not going to amount to the amount of sponsors. Our sponsors are more. I feel like their sponsors are more valuable than
and it's also a set number you're getting. With a sponsor, it's a contract involved. Like, you kind of have to supply this money because of the contract. Like, you already signed the deal.
But
maybe that is what it is. I think that's the best.
That's probably what it is.
Because I mean, the last season, when you consider the race war that Kyle started and began 10, it's like,
why would Wendy's want to be associated with that? Yeah, people probably don't want to be associated with that. So because their sponsors don't want to be associated with it, they've changed the show. My thing is, baby, figure out a different way to pay for the show, fund the show. What is the network doing? What are they on now? Splice? What are they on? Whatever they're on.
Global.
Y'all need to figure that shit out. Because what the fuck are y'all doing?
This is not it. I think, and the thing is, like, no one's saying they're gonna lose ratings. I think they will.
But they probably are.
I think they will lose ratings. But in general, what keeps Big Brother going is the social media talk. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people try to shit on the BBUS ratings, but it's like you have to realize when you consider how many people are paying for live feeds, how many people are catching up on DVR and watching now on Paramount Plus. They make all of that back. You know what I mean? And I think Big Brother Canada's hindrance is that they don't really have that, you know, platform that they can go on for people to watch, because a lot of Big Brother Canada fans are international fans who are not counting towards the overall, you know, money that they need to keep going. So I think that's kind of an issue on its own, but it's just this is not the correct way to go. It just wasn't. Like, people's interest is gone. The buzz about it is gonna be dead. Like, this season was already pretty dead, and now it's even more dead. And at this point, if it's not gonna be all stars, y'all might as well hang it up, because I know
you might as well keep it.
And we already said if it's no type of returning season, no type of all-star season,
you really
my enjoyment factor. I mean, I might as well be watching, I don't know, Amazing Race. So I loved Big Brother. I love Big Brother Canada and US miles ahead of any other show we cover.
This just dropped it down below some of them.
Bitch.
I'm not excited at all.
I'm not excited at all.
I'm not excited at all. I just feel like it's probably the sponsors. The sponsors probably wanted them to pay more. My thing is find other sponsors. Do something. I don't think this was the answer. Y'all chose the decision. Y'all finna have to lay in it. If the show gets canceled, I'm
hoping that we can bully them into switching it up. Like I said,
but that's we gotta pay them. We gotta pay them. They're broke. We have to pay them.
And that's the problem.
So they would have to believe that people would actually subscribe to the live feeds. And actually, but that's we will. A lot of things that's gonna get cut off every second, so they're gonna have to fix that.
And that's the problem too.
But it was only getting cut off every second because of sponsors. If y'all wrap the sponsors up, y'all don't got to.
Baby, my USD will work in Canada. Trust me, I've bought other app subscriptions in other countries. They take that USD. They don't care whose name is on the card or what country it comes from. They gonna take that money.
And it is. So I just feel like that's what they needed to do. Clearly, they did not. Y'all going into this season, there's gonna be clearly a difference with how we cover Big Brother Canada. Usually it's every Tuesday. We're going to be talking about it, but now Tuesday is going to be the first show. I don't even know what it is. What is that?
Tuesday's
nomination.
The HOH
and nomination.
Wednesday's going to be veto. Thursday's going to be an eviction.
So because of that, we have to switch up the format in which we're going to do it. We don't know exactly what's going to be on the digital dailies, but we believe that no matter what, we will be covering a digital daily recap on Tuesday instead. And then on Friday, the day after the episode airs, we're going to go through the week and actually rate the players based on the previous week and then going into the next week, because that's kind of the stage we'll be in. So that's going to be the new setup. So
it really also it mainly depends on the digital dailies, because we're assuming that we're not going to have information to do a full rating on Tuesday, because of course it doesn't make sense for them to do the digital daily and then give us all the information that we would have known that we have feeds. I don't think they're going to do that. I don't think we'll necessarily know who's HOH, who's veto, who is in what alliance, who's working with who. I don't think we're going to know any of that for real. I think we may know who may be nominated.
I think we may know alliances.
You know what it's going to give?
What's it gonna get?
I feel like it's gonna get very much Big Brother After Dark. No matter how it would be on Showtime or be on.
If it's gonna be that, we might not give you an update.
It would show for an hour. It's a random hour. Whatever happens in that hour, you see, and after that's what it's like it's gonna give. We're not gonna necessarily know if in the moment of where they show we get the information that this person's the renom, this person won veto, this person could be working with them. We're not gonna know the full scale. We're not going to know full alliances. We're not going to know full allegiances. I don't think we're going to know any of that. So we're now forced to have to watch Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday and give a recap Friday for the player ratings, because the digital daily is not going to give all of that. Who knows? The digital daily recaps on Tuesday probably going to be 15, 20 minutes.
Or it may not happen at all, depending on what it is. Because if they're not talking about
people
nothing, I'm not doing that.
Playing games, washing dishes.
I don't think it would. I would hope that it wouldn't be. I feel like that just wouldn't make sense.
I think the issue is the thing. I think it's going to be a combination of things. I think we're going to get games seeping through just naturally, depending on how long they are. We don't know if they're going to be an hour. We don't know if they're going to be 2 hours. We don't know if they're going to be an hour and 30. We don't know if they have a set time at all. Realistically, I don't think it's going over 2 hours. Probably. It may not even go over an hour, but we'll see. And if it is just an hour, a set time, there's no way we're going to know everything. So it's just like I can see us getting pieces and just having to watch the episodes to get the full story.
I would accept it if, like, let's say they have editors for the day. And, like, from 8 a.m. from when they wake up to 1 a.m. when they go to sleep, they have someone literally designated to edit every single thing that happened and then post that the next day. If that's every strategy talk that happened and post that the next day. And cut out all of the problematic information. What?
I just realized. I feel like these digital dailies are going to be exactly Big Brother Canada After Dark, because do we really expect them to edit a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday episode?
They claim they're editing the digital dailies.
But okay, that's what I was going to ask. Are they really going to be? So that means they're going to have someone editing 24/7.
Yeah.
And are they really going to? Why does that not sound like more work? They're going to have someone editing every single day.
But I think it's for the sponsor. This new sponsor, they're probably paying a lot.
But
so they're probably like, oh, this new sponsor is paying a lot. So
what do they know to edit? Are we getting like mini episodes? Like they said, an extended peak. So what do they mean by extended? Because 24 hours was extended enough. Peak how you gonna get an extended peak, bitch? What's a peak? Bitch, we had 24 hours. Yeah. But I'm not trying to say. So what goes into the edit? Does the HOH, the veto, the nominees, the alliances make the edit? I think they should. They would make no sense if they're not, especially if there's a specific person editing it. But to me, it feels like they're not, because they want us to watch Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday. They want us to be lost. And so we have to tune in ourselves to watch whatever the fuck they put in our face.
So y'all, either we will do digital daily recaps on Tuesdays if they're relevant. And if they're not, I wouldn't say expect it. But no matter what, on Friday, we will recap the week and we will give a player rating anyways. So definitely on Friday.
Be on the lookout.
Maybe be out on the lookout for
But I just feel so bad because I had so many big plans, I feel like, for this season. I feel like some of them we can still do. It's just the hype is dead. Like
the hype was barely there already. We were thinking it might be All-Stars. That would have been really good for their hype. And then now it might not even be
but also what pisses me off, how many people, because the preseason for Big Brother is never that big. We don't never fully get people's personalities fully until they get into the house. And now, how long is it going to take us to really fully realize some of these people? We're not going to, we don't get the first evictee because they're not on fees. We may know the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth.
There's going to be people at the end of the game we're not going to
so limited. And it pisses me off. Like, this is such a dumb... The thing is, it does not work with the game of Big Brother. There's way too many elements. It's too consistent.
It's too long.
It really is. And it's too long. This does not work. And it's going to fail. It is. It's going to fail because of Canada. You may have just canceled your goddamn selves.
Yeah,
I hope, please give us a fucking All-Stars before y'all run yourselves into the toilet. Please.
I don't think it's going to be All-Stars. I don't.
And the thing is,
we get cast tomorrow.
If it's All-Stars, I'm still pissed. But I'll take it.
I don't think
because you give me something to be happy about. That's the thing. The appeal is gone if it's all new people, because you expect me to learn these new people through digital dailies. Like, I don't have to learn All-Stars. Like, I know them. Yeah, you know what I mean? The digital dailies is probably fun to watch. I'll be wanting to watch those. I am not gonna be gagged to watch digital dailies of 16 new people that I don't know. I'm not.
And I won't do it. I'm sorry. Period. Dumbass decision. They're probably gonna get canceled. Hey. Join us for the last season of Big Brother Canada, probably, y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all. They did all this for one sponsor, please. Like, I don't know. Y'all could have made us pay. I don't know.
I was sponsored, bitch. I don't know.
I don't know. How much is it? Y'all could have did a fundraiser or something. Like, I don't know what they cut Arissa's pay. Something. Ooh. Something, because clearly they need the money. I don't know.
No, don't cut Arissa's pay. Fire somebody else. Whoever can
fire somebody.
Fire them.
Fire the
and give Arissa their placement, because I know Arissa went down for this. I know, and I feel bad because Arissa's the face of the show. Mm-hmm. So Arissa's getting this hate. People are adding Arissa down. My sister, I know.
Why would you let this happen?
I know my sister's Twitter is deleted. Arissa, baby, I know
she retweeted and left.
Listen to me,
She
Arissa.
retweeted and logged out.
Listen to me, Arissa. I know it's not you, but it's time to start putting your 2 weeks and find another hosting gig, because because of Canada, She finna be out, and they playing in your face. They playing in your face, mamas.
Period.
That's the thing. Y'all letting Julie Chen gag y'all up. Big Brother US released a statement saying that we're going to continue live feeds, and Julie Chen gonna quote it with a little gifs. And it's like, y'all let BBUS and Julie Chen eat y'all up like that. Like I said,
as always,
BBUS was superior. I'm sorry. I always felt it. I never said it out loud because I was scared of the backlash. But now
it's over.
Hey,
it's confirmed.
It's time to deliver for me because this is just it. Big Brother Canada always gives clown show circus, and with this decision, baby, we're in the freak show.
Period. Y'all, that was all. Comment your thoughts if you would like, and stay tuned with us.
Why you're mad? We want anger in the comments. If you're mad because I'm mad because
period.
In this essay, I will.
In this essay, I will. If you are not gonna watch the season, just watch us. We'll update you.
One of us gonna watch Digital Dailies. It's probably gonna be me.
So we'll update y'all because I don't think I'm going to do it. Let's just be honest. So stay tuned. We might get a cast drop soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that.
We'll try to be as excited as we can if it's not All Stars.
Will we?
That's being like I never thought I'd talk about Big Brother like it's a challenge.
Anyways, keep your eyes peeled rest of this week for the cast reveal that it might be, and then next week is the premiere. So stay tuned. We will be starting our weekly recaps. Probably
and digital daily recaps.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So child, we out.
We outie.
Wow.